If you're a vintage sportswear fan, especially a fan of the Washington Capitals, you're in luck today because I'm going to be showing off my Washington Capitals collection, and I've got a couple Washington Bullets hats in here as well. I should have waited a little bit to make this because I've got a really rare Washington Bullets hat on the way, so I'm really excited for that one. I just got that on Whatnot, but right here I've got 10 hats that I've been saving up for a while. So I got 10 right here. I'm not going to go in any particular order, but we're going to start off right here with my favorite of the bunch. This one's never going to leave the collection. We've got a Washington Capitals logo athletic diamond cut. It's got those diamond stripes right there. And it's got the Screaming Eagle on the front with the blue, that nice light blue, light royal blue with the gold around it and the black shadow. This thing is in amazing condition. Logo athletic tag right there. Great shape. It's got a plastic insert on the inside. It was like that when I got it. Really clean. Can't ask for any better condition on this. Logo athletic tag right there and logo 7 snaps. So this thing is cream of the crop. That brim is already bent perfectly. So great one to start things off with. Next up, one of my favorite styles of vintage hats ever, the Sports Specialty Laser. We've got another Screaming Eagle with that blue and the gold outline. On the side is the Capitals logo with the Washington Capital right there with the crossed hockey sticks behind it. And then that laser print right here, those lines on that one panel. NHL shield on the back. Sports Specialties snaps. Actually, these unbranded snaps, I believe they're Youngin. I thought they were Youngin, but I could be wrong. Sports Specialty tag on the inside. Another one with the insert. Doesn't look like there's any wear. It may have been worn 1 to 2 times. Center ice tag in there, but this thing is awesome. Nice blue and gold right there on the side. Mixing things up a little bit, we've got a Washington Bullets. This one's really cool. Nothing super crazy, but I love the double bar. I love that the lettering takes up kind of that whole front side. But we've got the Washington Bullets logo right there on the front, Bullets, and then Washington underneath. It's got the Bullets logo on the side there. The colors on this one are really bright and just look really good with it. This is a, I believe Drew Pearson. It says DPM, which usually means Drew Pearson, but it's also got that Youngin tag right there. So all of these hats are probably somehow affiliated, but a little bit of wear on the inside, a little thread right here, which I'll probably just trim out real quick. But this one, another banger. This was recently in a hat drop. Nobody took it, so this one will be on the website. Granted that it's still available and you're watching this in time to get it. I'll follow that one up with the other Washington Bullets in the collection. Similar colors, but just kind of flipped around. We've got that blue upper with the blue red brim. Washington with the Bullets in the square right here. Bullets on the side again. And then this right here on the back, not 100% sure what logo that is, but pretty cool. And we got a Drew Pearson tag on the inside. And these are the only 2 tags inside here. Great condition. I believe I washed this one already. So another great one. This one will also be available for sale if it's not already taken. Moving along, this was one of the biggest restoration projects I've ever done. This thing was absolutely beat to pulp. You could see a little bit, I'm not sure if you can see it, the little outline at the bottom here on the sweatband where that stubborn sweat stain or that bleach from the sweat just like couldn't get out. I washed this like 3 times, but we've got the Capitals, the more modern logo right there. And then Capitals, a massive script one here. This is Sports Specialties, double line script. That red is a little faded on the brim. Looks really cool. Inside, we've got Sports Specialties, made in Costa Rica tag. And then on the other side, the twill and the NHL shield. A little bit of mis-stitching right here. The stitching kind of came undone. But again, this was a big restoration project. Youngin snaps in the back. So this one, definitely really happy with how this turned out. Next up is another Sports Specialty script. We've got the single line blue wool NHL shield on the side. This one, like I said, is wool. It's got the Youngin snaps in the back. Sports Specialties tag made in Korea with the Pro tag right here. We've got a center ice tag also, and then definitely more wear on this one, but I've definitely washed this. And then right here, a little bit of fading just in the middle. Not sure what that's from. Maybe from prior sweat from whoever owned this before me. But other than that, besides that little fade on the red, this thing is great condition. And it is wool, so really love having this one with me. I always get really surprised when I find sports specialty lasers that aren't wool, that wool blend or wool and acrylic blend. This one right here is another Washington Capitals sports specialty laser. Everything is exactly identical to the previous one that I had. Same logo on the side, logos on the sports specialty logo on the side, and then the shield on the back. However, this one is made in Bangladesh, 35% cotton, 65 polyester, but a nice twill one. I guess if you have both of these, one for the summer, one for the winter time. But nevertheless, this one looks brand new, clean on the inside, so couldn't pass this up when I saw it. And I've only had one other twill laser before, so I think they're pretty rare and uncommon. Usually when I ask for a laser, I don't have to specify if it's wool, twill or wool, but I guess now I do. Next up is a starter wool material Capitals starter arch. This has the starter logo on the back, all red wool, really bright color, no fading. And then with that white outline, we've got the blue Capitals with the white. Some wear on the inside sweatband, but not too bad, especially since this is all red. Doesn't look too bad. And then we've got the natural starter tag right there, 100% wool. Beautiful. These things break in. Amazing. I've got a Celtics one and a Bruins one that I wear all the time. These starter wool hats are the best things to wear. Definitely one of my favorite styles of hats. Just from a comfort standpoint. Getting down to the last two, one that was heavily requested in an Instagram post that I recently made. This one was featured in it. Everyone was swiping up asking me if this is for sale. Unfortunately, it's not, but it could be on the website soon, depending on how I feel. But this one is another Sports Specialties script with the gold outline. This is a twill hat, blue brim, and then the Screaming Eagle on the side. Nice light material. Sports Specialties makes a really good twill hat. And then this is a made in Bangladesh logo right here. And then the NHL shield, which is a little worn from probably whoever was wearing this before. It doesn't look too dirty on the inside, but this thing is absolutely awesome. Anything that I can get my hands on with that Screaming Eagle logo and the blue and gold just is such a good look. Very, very crispy. And then down to the last one. So flying through all of these, but definitely a really cool collection. And Washington Capitals hats are really, really hard to find. So I'm really happy that I was able to get my hands on all of these. And then the one that's coming in the mail. But the massive Screaming Eagle. We've got a Sports Specialties Shadow with the gold on the inside. Some of the other ones, the gold was just the border. But this one's really, really cool because it has the gold. It's a nice mellow gold. It's not too shiny, but they picked a really good color for this. And just the shadow with the Screaming Eagle is awesome. If they could have done the laser with the Screaming Eagle, they may have already. I just don't have it, but this would have been the best thing that they could have done. And then NHL shield on the back. This is a wool blend, and the tag on the inside. Sports Specialties, made in Bangladesh, and then the center ice tag, which looks brand new. So I don't think this thing has been worn too much. And then we've got Youngin Snaps right here, all intact, look fresh. So this thing, it's got a little bend. When I got it, I don't know if you can see from the camera right here, it's got a little bend. It's actually hard to see right here. A little bend right here, but hopefully I can get that fixed. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. But that's the only flaw in this thing. This is absolutely beautiful. Some good prices on these, so hopefully I'll let these go soon. But if not, just wanted to show these off as my Washington Capitals collection. 10 of these, actually 8 of them are the Capitals. 2 of them were the Bullets. But really happy to show these off. And if you like hats like this, I've got a whole bunch more like this for sale on premium32.com. Make sure to check that out. New hats every Wednesday on Instagram. So check that out. 16 new hats at noon every Wednesday. The link will be below. And then I'm also starting a Whatnot channel. So if you want to join Whatnot, follow my profile so you can get some really good deals on hats. I'll be live streaming that and selling a whole bunch of hats for some really good prices. So click the link below in the description. I'll have my link right there to sign up. You may get a referral bonus for that. I'm not sure. You may get some free cash to go. I don't know. I could be making that up. But anyways, get some good hats and have a nice day.